perfect. I think we need a light, Michael. Hello, everyone.
Do you think we need a light?
We need a light, darling.
Okay.
Hello, darlings. Hello, Christina.
Welcome,
Missing you here.
welcome.
Hi,
Put a
Francine.
little
Hi,
light on.
Jenny.
Look a little dark.
Hi, Lorelli. Yeah, it's a little beautiful. Yeah. Let there be a no. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, is that okay? It's a little.
That too.
Is that okay? It's a little. Yeah. We like light, but isn't it funny when it's too bright light? That's what happens. If one of the masters drop and you be like blasted, you don't pass that, you don't know what to do with that, right? Well, hello, beautiful family, everyone. So much love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We have a delicious house. 11 of us here. Here, let me just show you for a second. Delicious beings. Look at that. Fidel, Caroline, Brandon, Caitlin, Marie, Fiorella, Hillary, Stephanie, and Lisa. I got everyone. Look at that. So it's so beautiful. We felt guided to have a little bit of a circle in person here because of the eve of 11/11, and with all of you sacred beings. Valerie, welcome. Isn't it funny? Lisa, Hillary, you've been, and Carolyn, you guys have been a lot of time on the other side of it. We love having you here, though. So wonderful. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
And we thank you because this is week 49, and we realize that how beautiful on the eve of 11/11 we can all gather here in person, as we can all gather here live and virtually throughout the world. We're grateful for those that are here, that are in this country, as well as throughout those that are staying up late in Europe. We're always blessed that there are those around the world that are tapping into this, and we know that this is connecting us from different seas and around countries. So thank you all for joining us. We're so very grateful. We know these next, every day has been a powerful day, so we can't just, call this a special event, but it is a truly special eve on the eve of 11/11, and we're super grateful and honored that each of you that have come here in person have joined us, each of you that are here live, and for all those that are catching the replay, we thank you for sharing it and just allowing this energy to fill your heart as it does with us every time.
So the portal has already opened, and we're going to be diving into the gateway really 11 p.m. tonight, and we go into next day. And then this gateway really stays open all the way till winter solstice. It's ramping up, it's building up octave of light. So it's so important that we are anchored even deeper into our eternal flame of light. So most of you that are joining us, in this here what we do, we first release what we need to get rid of that's sitting in our field, and that's with the assistance of the mighty angels and archangels. And then from there, we call in, especially recently, the tube of light that we did last week. This is very important for particularly tonight and tomorrow. So we're surrounded in the crystalline tube of light. From there, Michael does the specific prayer for tonight, the decree, and for us to be able to anchor into unity Christ consciousness grid. It is for ourselves and it is for here. And then once we tune in and we are fully connected, and that radiance is all in us and around us, then we place our hands in the middle and we allow ourselves to be living instruments so that the light can go to wherever on earth that is really calling this beautiful beloved presence. So we thank those of you who are joining us, especially Michael. Nice to see you here.
Welcome, Cynthia and Jenny and all the beautiful beings. And
let us begin. We're going to first get rid of what's sitting in our field. So there's a golden silk drape that the angels have given us, and we kind of do this quickly because there are a few of us. Michael, is there anything sitting in your field that you like to place into this golden sacred drape tonight?
Yes, I would just like to put in the sacred golden drape just the sometimes my disappointment and sadness of what I see of separation and division that's happening in this world right now. So I just like to take all that energy of separation, division that has been placed forward in these weeks and year to fully dissolve from my field.
Okay, thank you. Tonight, I like to place into this golden drape the tiredness that me and so many of us have felt when we go through ascension updates. That exhaustion feeling. I like to place that in here and have the mighty angels take it. Thank you so much. Fidel?
Any sense of lack of not having enough time to devote to myself, I release it.
Thank you.
I release the struggle with separation and division as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brandon?
I release the lack of motivation to do school stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, good one. Thank you. Caitlin?
I release distraction away from being present in every moment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marie?
I release being in a state of fear.
Thank you so much. Fiorella?
I release physical pain, which is a resemblance of, pain from the heart, from myself, and from the world.
Thank you so much. Hillary?
I release the anxiety that I'm carrying of what's to come next.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Stephanie?
Release the collective sadness around sickness and uncertainty.
Thank you.
I'd like to release my frustration and irritation with the injustices that are being done and the delay in my abundance.
Thank you so much. And we are going to hold the space as we breathe in for all of you beloveds and on the live stream. We're going to go ahead and breathe in just for seconds. We'd like to ask you to please say it out loud what you're also releasing into the silk drape. Thank you so much, everyone. So, before we begin, we are going to call in the crystalline tube of light. The crystalline tube of light, for those of you who have not joined us before, we're going to call in from the mighty I Am presence, call in this white crystalline tube of light we ask you to visualize it descending down through your Holy Christ itself, all the way down to where you are, covered all the way in the violet flame. And all your four bodies are inside this crystalline tube of light, and it extends all the way down to Gaia, totally covering her heart. So from this here, I'm going to ask you, together with all of us, to breathe that in and visualize that. So first, I'm going to have all of us close our eyes, sit up straight, and bring the attention to your heart's flame. Take a deep breath in, everyone, and release. And again, take a deep breath in and release. And one more time, deep breath in and release through the mouth. Let it go. Beautiful. With your eyes closed, I ask you to bring your conscious awareness all the way up to your Holy Christ itself. And then draw your attention all the way up to the center of your mighty I Am presence. And I want you to breathe there. And visualize the crystalline tube of light descending all the way down, covering all planes of consciousness, all of the higher chakras, the Holy Christ itself, descending all the way down, this beautiful white crystalline tube of light, descending all the way down, covering your 4 bodies, descending, passing through the floor and the building you're in, extending all the way down, passing through the rocks and the crystal fields, bodies of water, all the way down to the heart of Gaia. Breathe in here and breathe out as I say this decree. I say this and I ask you to say this seal with me 3 times. Here we go. Almighty I am, true self within, Alpha and Omega, heaven descend, and fill my being, my auric field, with a mighty, brilliant, white oved shield. Into my field blaze violet fire, freeing flame of lightning power, transmuting all dross of human creation, freeing myself from all false separation. I am now one with my I am source, merging with all the powerful force, connecting me with all beings in kind, loving oneness in all mankind. Tube of light, strengthen my being. Violet fire, blazing, singing. Protect, defend, and lift my soul. Mighty I am presence. I am whole. And repeat after me. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now.
Let God be, let God's will crystallize now.
Let God be, let God's will crystallize now.
Let God be, let God's will crystallize now.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Take a deep breath in and let it go. Bring your hands in your heart as Michael is going to say the decree for Earth tonight for this call.
Actually, because I said earth and you said the prayer for divine love, I'm feeling the call for a prayer for divine love right now. So I'm going to say the prayer for divine love because I feel that in my heart right now.
Okay.
So taking a nice deep breath in and exhale out. And allowing your heart to listen, to feel, and to embody, embrace these sacred words within. In the name of my beloved, I am present. I call the power of divine love to be magnified with my heart and world daily. I am love, joyous love, radiating love, unconditional love. God consumes my shadows, transmuting them into love. This day, I am a focus of divine love, flowing through every cell of my being. I am a living stream of pure divine love that can never be requalified by fear, anger, hatred, dislikes, and greed. All negative thoughts and feelings are now dissolved and consumed by the power of divine love, which I am. I am, I am, I am love. I live in the consciousness of love. I am love in its fullest expression, blessing all mankind with divine love. I radiate love. I am love in action, blessing, uplifting, and healing all on earth. And so it is.
So it is. So, dear hearts, I ask you now, with your beautiful eyes closed and your awareness all the way in your heart, to tune into that sacred inner flame inside your heart, in its beautiful purity flame of light, and breathe into this sacred place. place and breathe it out through all your bodies. Gently breathe in from that holy, sacred, pristine, luminous flame of light inside, and breathe it all the way out through your out breath, through your physical body, emotional body, mental body, and etheric body, purifying all areas that needs to be purified by this sparkling divine light from the pure essence of the divine creation of your soul inception. Breathe it in deep into your heart. Breathe it out. And allow this magnificent flame with each breath you take grow larger and larger from inside out as you breathe deeper into it and feed every part of you that is calling this purity flame back into itself. Breathe it in and breathe it out through your out breath, extending it all the way out. Grow your flame of light even larger and even larger and larger until this sacred flame of light has completely enclosed you as you breathe in deeper into your inner divine truth, into the purity, into the sacred essence, into the clarity and wholeness and pure divine perfection as you breathe it out even stronger. Recognizing all you ever want, all you ever need, all you ever call for is already within you. And as you come in this sacred holy place of your flame, you breathe in deeper in and you breathe it out. You expand it into your other bodies. You grow this flame from inside out even larger until it is completely covering you in a dazzling light, either a sphere of light or a shape of a Merkaba or even a diamond or a pyramid. And it's pure white golden flame. And the outer edges is completely covered in the golden liquid light of the Christed light. As we now call up on the beautiful golden Christ light to be placed upon all of us and on this call, anything less than the divine perfection from the mighty I Am presence may not interact with this sacred space. As we allow all of ourselves to fully bathe in this magnificent, pure, brilliant, divine light, feed every part of ourselves first that is needing it on this eve of 11:11. Breathing deep into it as we connect to our mighty I Am self, mighty I Am presence from our higher chakras and extending all the way down to the heart of Gaia, connecting deep into her heart, into her crystalline diamond golden rose and heart, the heart of Gaia, the heart of ourselves, the heart of the cosmos as one heartbeat, one creation of life, and one remembrance of the eternal flame. We breathe in this space and we breathe out, letting ourselves fully be bathed in here. All electrons and atoms be bathed in this sacred place. All of our organs, all of our muscles, lymph nodes, our emotional body and mental body, etheric body and spiritual body, fully embraced by Divine Mother, Divine Father, our spiritual hierarchy team of light, the ascended masters of light, the angels and the mighty archangels, our star brothers and sisters, the galactic family of the highest light, the mighty white winged ones, our ancestors of the highest light, our spirit animal guardians, the elemental queendom and kingdom, the mighty ascended whales and dolphins, the ancient Lemurian, ancient Atlantean cities of light, and the directions of the east, the south, the west, and the north, element of fire, earth, water, and air, the inner child, the teenager, the adult, and elderly, and the beautiful fire, earth, water, and air, as I said that already, and the mighty white dragons and the crest golden dragons. We call all in to support this call as we ground deep into the heart of Gaia first, fully anchored in this vertical axis. And when we are ready, only when we are fully ready, we place our hands and allow the streaming light from the mighty I Am to flow through us and serve humanity and Gaia where it is called. Take a deep breath in. Release and let it go. Take another deep breath in. And with so much gratitude for all that's taken place on this call and this gathering. All that you saw, felt, sensed, experienced, and served tonight. With gratitude, bring yourself back to this present, in this now. Breathe out, let it go. One more deep breath in. Gratitude for this unity beyond all of us. The united consciousness of the Christ conscious awareness. Let us just come to our heart. With that sound of the heart, the sound of that presence inside your heart. Let it hum as we seal it with that inner sound. Take a deep breath in and let it come out from your heart. We give great thanks. All that has been served this evening, individually and collectively, accordance to Divine's essence, Divine Presence, Divine's holy name, in divine perfection, all the imagery, all the sensations, all the visions in service to Gaia and humanity. May we not judge any of it and just embrace all of it in its entirety. So much thanks to all of us on this eve of 11/11, this magnificent stargate. As very gently we open our eyes, this drink water fits next to you. And because we have a larger group, we go a little bit fast. Just very briefly share what we experienced. Tonight I had a lot of experiences, but I'll cut it very short. I was predominantly working the action of the emerald green golden ray was with me. So Mother Mary, Master Hilarion, and Archangel Ariel. So everything for me tonight was this emerald green golden light. First, it was over the White House, then it was over the monument, then it was over the Treasury, then it was over all the major buildings on earth. Then it went into the rivers, then into the lakes and bodies of water and ocean and sea. Then it went directly over the trees and flowers, and particularly the animals. There was so much about the animals tonight with this emerald green golden ray. So magnificent. Then I saw each of us holding the emerald green golden ray of light, and we were allowing its flame to be igniting each of ours throughout earth. And then I was brought into the green Arcturian ship, and I went to their diamond chamber of the liquid crystal emerald green chamber, where you would go through it, and it was the instantaneous healing on the other side. I've been there before. This was a new one. And then from there, they were beaming the emerald green light together with these three into particularly the second grid on Gaia, to purify the areas of all the discarnate that are still held in earth, the discarnates and the souls that are not yet departed, which the entities are attaching to them. So there was a lot of healing on that. And thank you so much for that.
Immediately when I closed my eyes, I saw all of us around Mother Earth, and our hands were sending these golden frequencies. And it was wild because as I was around Earth, I could feel this spinning golden light within the room, and that was creating this beautiful tutorial field up and out. As I was doing, it was interesting. I felt the presence of the ancient whales in the oceans moving through, making sounds as that light was coming out. And then that light started to reflect in rainbow frequency of waves of all of the rainbow colors coming out, surrounding Earth as we were holding that light. As that was happening, I noticed these beautiful white roses that were blooming from Earth. And in those white roses, it was wild because as the white roses bloomed from Earth, it protruded or exuded white light out. And then it showed Earth with all these people that were holding the roses. And it really showed all the division. If you can imagine, people in different parties, governments, sexes, nationalities, they were all coming together to hold the rose that would bring the light out. And it was wild to see how that light started to emanate and fill up the whole earth. And as that was doing, I saw just like smoldering dark debris kept shuddering out with the violet flame moving around. And it was wild. At the very end, I saw Mother Mary over earth, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, and Ashtar Command. And it was just this group of just so many angels that were shining light upon us as we were holding hands, connecting, and really just seeing how the unification of earth was coming together in the highest level of love and peace, with many other things, but that was the majority of what I caught into it. And it was really powerful. I felt a lot of love being emanated from this sanctuary and being brought out into DC and around the world.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam. Fidel.
Thank you. So I chose to stay in the position of receiving and staying in the golden light. And I kind of felt like, imagine myself like a golden Buddha,
Mm.
and then just radiating in
Mm.
that space of self-sufficiency.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I saw something really cool. It was all of us elevated
Mm.
and like angelic,
Mm.
but like royal.
Mm.
But we were also all servants of the light,
Mm.
and we had like robes, kind of like Saint Francis
Yes, yeah.
or like Merlin or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, doing that kind of work. And then I saw sick people getting well,
Mm.
and the earth changing.
Yeah.
And kind of changing quickly, how it was opening up. And then I feel like I tapped into like Fidel's golden age and saw everything golden and saw a lot of support for things. Like everything had a lot of support underneath of it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Brandon?
It was very intense. Yeah, I kind of like lost my feeling in my hands. I just at that point I felt like pure energy. You know, like I transcended dimension.
Yeah.
I kind of like saw like the visual, or it kind of just like third dimension kind of just like flipped out, like it was just like a piece of paper.
Mm.
So that was really cool to see that. Yeah, because I don't usually have many visuals.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I guess what's most significant for the collective is that I saw the White House and the monument being showered in golden, sparkly rose petals. A couple of the world's governmental leaders, I saw them in space and just not, I don't know how to explain it, but I was with my dad who recently died, and we were blasting them with the light, and I bathed one of the world's leaders in a golden liquid bath. Like I put them in the bath. I allowed my dad to come through a lot, so we were communicating a lot. It was a good conversation.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blessings. Welcome your dad.
Yeah, so I also saw, I just felt our dad's presence, and we just felt like we were like sitting outside in like a forest, like just immense amount of green around us, and just feeling the vibrations and rooting ourselves down into earth and then upwards also, and just trying to gravitate and outwardly give healing vibrations for everyone and also for us.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Marie.
So I saw like a group of birds flying together, like creating a shape. And then I got this vision of us, like we're just particles, like, you know, flying and moving together. And then I saw this big, huge sword, silver sword that was anchored in the floor, the ground. And I understand this is our fight, but it's not a fight. It's just we just need to stand in our truth. We don't need to fight. We just need to be, strong, standing in our truth, in our I am, mighty I am. And then I saw twins, and then I was a little distracted, and then I started crying.
You saw what?
Baby twins. And then once I came back at the end, I saw the sword again, and I saw it, anchored to the ground, and I understood we're standing strong, but we also have to be grounded, grounded in the floor.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hillary?
So
first the earth was covered in gold and like a white light. And it seemed that most of it was, even though I was sending out, I felt like, I keep feeling like they're just so proud of us, you know? And I felt Mother Mary hold me with so much gratitude. And I also kept hearing the message. I mean, for a long time, I've struggled with this, and now I'm really feeling my sovereign being. And so it was just the reminder of just to stay in that sovereign place and take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Stephanie?
Like Michael, I was working with toroidal fields. You could feel the heart of Mother Earth, and all her rainbow rays were emanating from her heart. And I was holding the earth and tipping the earth back and forth so Grandmother Spider could correct the places where AI and other kinds of interruptions have broken the golden thread of love, the golden thread of unity. Yeah. So the places where the web, the ley lines on the planet have been damaged were being healed by this golden light. And then it was sealed with this rainbow, these rainbow rays, and the force of this energy that was just pumping through the heart of the earth, and then in this big toroidal field, like going in all directions. And then, toward the end, it was like, I felt the spin. It was the speed of everything just ramped up, and it was like her shield, a Mother Earth's atmosphere, her aura began to just shine so bright you could barely even like look at it. You could feel the brilliance, but you couldn't actually really focus on it. It was just spinning. It was this beautiful, like almost like a star exploding. It was amazing. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
So when I closed my eyes, I was just aware of so many light ships around the earth. And then I saw all of us so big in our full self with the robes and the light coats streaming out of our hands and just like beaming onto Mother Earth. And I didn't realize the same as you. I saw like spiraling at the bottom and the top of the earth, but I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize that was what it was. And then I had some nice moments with the animals, and everybody was celebrating again, and Mother Earth was like throwing off all the low energies, and it was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Michael, if you would please also read what our beloved family on live stream experienced. We're very grateful to you. Please do write what you experienced briefly, as we'd love to hear from you.
Also, another image that I remember seeing, it's funny how many images, there was this one part where it showed Earth, but it showed the water of Earth from the oceans coming onto the land and purifying. It was really beautiful because the way the water came in, it was like this continuous wave, not like a tsunami or tidal wave, but like a wave that would come in and purify, because I felt like there was like this purification of water that would help shift the densities on the land. And it was wild to see like all the beaches around the earth just being splashed with this purity of beautiful ocean waves. No surprise in my life. Oceans. So thank you all for being here tonight. Just to recap, we're very welcome. Thank you, Lori Lee and Jenny Mitchell and Francine, Christina, Kay Wesley and Valerie and Jenny, Cynthia, Jenny Mitchell. Thank you. I release the feeling of loneliness from the desire to have loved ones join me on the path to higher consciousness. Beautiful, Jenny. Thank you. Cynthia, where can I find a Christ conscious grid like you all have? It's right there,
We'll
Cynthia.
Send you the link. We'll send you a link.
Oh, this
$950
one.
from the thing. I know. It's pure gold plate. We'll send you
But
the
it's
link.
40% off now, isn't it?
Was.
Yeah. Maybe it's 50% off now, or even 60. Angela, she spoke, just popping in to say hello. Only have a minute. Going to participate and replay. Much love. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
Love that. What book and page is it on, Cynthia? You can also.
I'll send it.
It's the Prayers of the Seven Sacred Flames. You can all order this. Just Google or Amazon.
Or go to her own page.
Or go to her own
Better.
page.
Uh-huh.
Jenny said dragons were helping lift the destiny surrounding Earth. Yeah, I saw lots of
Yeah.
dragons breathing fire straight on the diamond crystalline of heart. That was another beautiful aspect. Dragons were lifting the destiny surrounding Earth. People were standing with their arms stretched above them, standing tall and proud of their beautiful Christ-conscious sense of freedom. Yeah, I recognize that, Jenny. And any others while we're speaking, if you'd like to share, feel free.
This was the color exactly that was being worked on. And the other thing was, one of the images I saw was all of us that are here had this color robe on, as Master Hilarion was communicating in the recognition of us as true healers, meaning we accept our healing gift that transforms all. And that's where we were robed. Outside was this green, the inside was the gold, exactly as that. So we can carry this ray. It was very, very spectacular. It was the first time it was that ray working at that level, but also through the ocean and the healer. That means anywhere on earth, this particular ray, we just bring the healing by who we are. Doesn't have to be this. Your presence carried that flame of healing. So thank you, all of you, so much for that. We're having a comment. Is that Michael?
That was Michael.
From
All right.
France.
Thank you, Michael. I saw Saint Germain as an angel ascending and proudly holding a flame. I felt this gave me the energy of blazing radiance, vigor, and ultimately connecting to my higher infinite self. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank
That's
you.
Wonderful.
It's
for
beautiful. I definitely felt the violet fire and the flame surrounding, and it was great that the emerald green, the fifth ray of which I feel I feel it's a very important message for all of us because of the healing that's happening. I feel it's through our own healing individually, but also planetary and collectively. Because what Honey and I also recognize, what comes through us, we're actually clearing on so many levels, and we all signed up for it. So no matter how intense it is, I feel this is also an acknowledgement as we go through this. At the very end, I was surrounded by so many white beings with their hands out, and that light was coming directly into me as like that healing was being brought inward because of just what I feel we take on so much in this world. So sometimes it's good just to give yourself a little pat on the back of no matter how crazy and intense it is out there, we are portals of light that are doing this because we signed up for it, and it is coming through us. It's healing everything around us. Michael said, I felt this. I feel this is a clear sign that all obstacles can be overcome. All grudges transmitted into gold. Beautiful, Michael.
Indeed, Michael.
I fully heart that.
Use your angel energy, Michael, for sure. So as we wrap up, please embrace your 1111 Stargate, however it will be. Enjoy it. There's really no work to be done. Just sit in it. Enjoy. I feel bring the joy into it. Not you have to do any deep work. Have a little fun with it, for God's goodness sake, and enjoy, dance maybe, and breathe in more of this golden light, and whatever feels right. Nature is always the best place to be for this. And we thank you for your service tonight, all of you. Thank you to all of you. What a blessing it is that 49 weeks we've gathered, week after week after week after 50th is next week. That's super amazing. So we are so blessed to have each other, and truly what a gift that is, that we don't go through this alone. So we're
all
spread out and it's so perfect, but we're
And-
not alone.
And Jenny, as much as it sometimes feels alone, which it can be a lonely journey in the spiritual realm, we're all connected and have higher
Yeah.
beings around us. And these beautiful times remind us that, when we feel this heart connection, we can blast them out, especially for tomorrow, when we can just feel the joy of sitting in this and just receive what's
Yeah.
all coming, so we can allow that energy to be expanded in the beautiful light and love that we are. So.
And what I'm gonna do when we finish this, when it's on YouTube, when we put it on our Ascension Alchemists, I'm gonna put that wording content of the prayer into this. So if you like, that can help you. And for those of you who are in person, I'll send it to you so you know what that is. Anyway, much love, everyone. We'll see you next week. Have an amazing, blessed, fabulous evening, morning, wherever you are. So much love.
Oh.